Hey gamers, how's it going? My name is Minmi and welcome back to yet again an episode of Marvel's Spider-Man on the PlayStation 4. And in this episode we're going to be continuing the story in our walkthrough that I have just started on, the story mode. In this episode we're going to be using the secret war suit. There's a car chase going on, but we're going to be using the secret war suit. Not a huge fan of this suit, but I'll wear it. The DLC suits have just been released as of making this recording, and by the time you guys see this, the DLC should be recorded and up by then. If not up, then it should be recorded. But we're gonna go ahead and get into the story, and I will talk about the DLCs here in a minute.
MJ's hunch was right. The place is crawling with demons. Gotta take these guys out, then have a look around.
Well, I was gonna take a drink, but alright. Go away! Oh, well, okay then. Gadgets. Best for stealth.
Okay, that's all of them.
Yeah, this is locked.
High security lock. They use these on banks, not recycling centers. Maybe if I can find where it gets its power from. Looks like I could override the circuit. Need my electric webs.
Oh my god.
Well, that did something. It looks like the circuits need a little more juice.
Yeah.
There. Looks like the circuit's still stable. Maybe there's another junction box close by.
Oh, well.
Uh-huh.
Alright, anyway.
Gotcha.
So, about the DLC
Almost
suits.
there. One more box to do.
They were just released, and it is the Scarlet Spider suit.
That's it.
Or not the Scarlet Spider, but the Scarlet Spider Kane suit, which is just like a red and black suit. It's in the Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2, which is another reason why I don't like that it's in this game, is because we've seen it so many times before. We don't need to see it again. So, that's just my personal opinion about it. I mean, I'll still use it, but I just personally won't. I don't like that it's in the game. And my dog is currently whining for no reason. So, yeah. But then the other two suits, one of them is the, what is it? Spider UK suit. Spider UK is a mix between Captain UK or Captain Britain, something like that, and Spider-Man, and he has a really weird looking suit.
Truck bombs? This is crazy.
He has a really weird suit. It's like the British flag in the Spider-Man costume. It's really cool.
These
but
must be where they're planning to attack. Wait, these are Osborn campaign offices. Lots of high-tech equipment. Maybe later I can recycle this stuff into some weapons of my own.
But the other one is the UK suit, and then Insomniac made their own suit, and it's like a spider armor-ish type look. They're calling it this resilient suit.
No, but you were right. Lee's using this place as a front for the demons. Bomb-making, gun-running.
Oh my god.
And it looks like they're planning another attack. This time on Norman Osborn's campaign offices.
We must have some kind of beef with Norman Osborn.
I found an address here. I think it's their staging area. If I hurry, I might be able to stop them.
Be careful.
Anyway, but they have their own suit called the Resilient suit.
Yuri, it's me.
Make it quick. I'm busy getting yelled at by my boss.
Martin Lee and the demons are planning another attack, this time on Norman Osborn's campaign offices.
Are you sure? We've had a lot of false leads in the past week.
Trust me on this one. I'm sending you the address of a recycling center. You'll find all the evidence there.
Got it. I'll get those campaign offices evacuated. But if you're wrong about this, you're gonna help me find a new job.
Anyway, so for the new Game Plus mode, which by the time of making this should be out either tomorrow, which is October 18th, or October 19th, which is Friday, I'm probably going to either record it or live stream it. I don't know for sure. If anything, I'll live stream it because it just makes it easier on me and I can play way more of it. I don't know what suit I would do it in, but once I figure that suit out, I will tell you guys in a upcoming video. Not that you guys would see this, but you guys will know. So I'm actually pretty excited for New Game Plus mode, and I really, really, really hope that freaking Raimi suit is like a reward for completing, what is it, the New Game Plus mode. That's what I've heard around a little bit.
But also with style.
I've really de-teased so much of the Raimi suit being in the game somehow, and literally I just don't understand why they won't tell us it's in the game or why they won't tell us it's not in the game. There's been so many chances that they could have.
Love using bad guys' own weapons against them.
It's just really, really annoying. Let's see right here. Everyone's asking for the suit. They know that we want this suit.
And that, my friends, is what karmic justice looks like.
I don't understand why they won't either deny that it's in the game or confirm that it's in the game. Because the more that they have us wait, the more fans are going to get angry, and the more fans hate messages they're going to receive. So the more that they wait, the more that they're going to get, you know, hate.
Sleep it off.
And I know they obviously don't want the hate messages that they're getting from fans of this game for the Raimi suit. So, I don't know, I mean, for God's sakes, the DLC drops on Sam Raimi's birthday, dude. Like, if that's not them teasing that it's going to be in the game, then I don't know what is. I mean, Sam Raimi's birthday, he's the dude that made Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man films, and his birthday is the release date of the DLC, and his suit's not even in the DLC. I don't know if it's going to be. I really hope. I'm one of those people that really want it to be in the game because it just looks so good if it's in the game. I just really want it to be in the game for nostalgia, the way it's going to look in the game if it's in the game, because they would make the game.
I think I stopped this when I did. Could blow up half of
They could have like so much detail into the Sam Raimi suit than that never could have been before that we've seen in the movies. Obviously, they're not going to be able to get as much detail in the game because, you know, it's going to look better in the movies, but they could make it look so good in this game. It would be crazy. And if they were to have and if they were to have the Sam Raimi suit in the game, I'm going to do a New Game Plus mode with that suit, because it would just look so good in the cutscenes and everything else. So that's only if it's in the game. But if it's not, then I mean, obviously I won't. I might do
I was expecting, but it was definitely not this.
Some New Game Plus story stuff and certain costumes, like whole story and certain costumes.
Nice. Did you find me?
No, but I found something we should look into. A place called Pale Horse Rides.
Sounds familiar. I'll check it out and get back to you.
I'm being attacked. Oh, come on. So, like I said, if the Sam Raimi suit does end up being in this game, I'll do videos on like story missions and stuff with it, just because it would look so good, and I would love to see it in videos and cutscenes.
We're descending to location.
I'll be quiet now because this is an actual cutscene.
Safety's off.
Well, this is new.
No. This one's mine. All right. I'm executing this son of a...
Hey! That's not how we do things! Down! Down!
Code SM1.
Whoa! Before we do this, who the hell are you guys?
Code SM1. Code SM1. Holding for orders. Copy Code SM1. I have a visual. Hold for Silverburn.
Nice entrance. Solid 8 out of 10. 9 out of 10.
Release him. He works with us.
Yuri, explanation, please?
This is Silver Sablinova, head of Sable International, a private security force. Paid for by Mayor Osborn.
Oh, the mayor has a pet army now?
Next time you get in my way, I will not be so gentle. Go. We'll talk later.
One thing I have to say is I don't like how easily she took Spider-Man, like, got a hold of Spider-Man and trapped him. Too much. That's way too easy for Spider-Man to be captured. Melee damage. Yay.
Hey, sorry about that Sable thing. I should have told you earlier, but it all happened so fast.
It's okay. We're still best buds.
We're not best buds.
Well, that took a dark turn.
Anyway, Sable has the mayor's ear and unchecked authority. We've searched that address you gave me, found plenty of evidence of a bomb plot, but nothing that leads back to Martin.
I'm working on that. Hey, MJ.
Hey, so I dredged up some records on Martin Lee's other business holdings. He's got places all over the city.
Huh. The locations line up with a map I found at that shipping business. I'll check them out.
Let me know what you find at each one, and I'll work on...
You got it. I'm headed to Lee's office at Beast to see if I can learn more about why he's doing this. And what he's got planned next.
Okay, say hi to May for me. Wait, you don't think she's in danger, do you?
No. Lee's only got one target on his mind. Norman Osborn.
Alright. So, we're gonna change into Peter Parker really quick. Get into his suit, or not suit, his human clothes. And talk to Aunt May. And check with Feast Shelter. And go into Martin Lee's office and find some evidence.
Peter.
So if you're running this place while Mr. Lee's out of town, who's doing your old job?
Me. But I could always use more help. You know anyone?
Actually, I do. His name is Miles Morales.
Why does that sound familiar?
His father was being honored at City Hall.
Oh.
I talked to him at the funeral. He's a smart kid. He's just having a tough time.
I knew a boy like that once.
I remember it helped to, stay busy. Might help him too. Here's his mom's number.
Thanks. I'll give her a call.
Hey, you haven't heard from Mr. Lee, have you?
No, why?
Just curious. I've got a few minutes before work. I'm gonna look around, see if there's anything else I can do to help you out.
Oh, you don't have to.
I know. I want to.
Such a good nephew. Anyway, sorry if you hear like movement and stuff in the background. Family and stuff, and I have dogs. They're not very quiet. So, I know that there's a bunch of messes around that, like spills that you can clean up. I don't remember the certain locations for them, but I
Appreciate it.
don't remember exactly where they're at. Alright, so in this background clip right now, I originally was talking, and I never realized that my microphone was turned off. So during this clip right here, up until I start talking again in the clip, I was talking about what I was doing and where I was going. So as of right now, I was talking about these spills, and there's some spills around the shelter that you can go through. There's 3 of them. There's one in this hallway that I'm going through right now. There's one here, and it's down past, through here and into this corridor to the right. You can pick that up. You don't get a reward for it, but it's something to help. So if you go and do that, there's one spill here. There's one other spill upstairs, and then there's another spill that's in this cafeteria room to the right as I go in here. So there is this spill. I'm pretty sure it's in the middle. Yeah, no, it's over there. But yeah, so I found all 3 of the spills, and that's where they all are. So if you guys are wanting to know where the locations of them are, if you guys are using this as like a little tutorial guide walkthrough, that's where they are. So now I'm going up to Martin Lee's room. I don't remember what I was talking about during this, but I'm going to Lee's room, and then
This office is locked. How do I get in there? Quietly.
and then Peter uses his spider powers and goes up through here. So I'm going to go ahead and let this play out. When we get to the notes, I'm going to read them aloud, so that way you guys know what they say, unless you guys want to pause the video and read. So, without any more further ado, let's just go ahead and let this video clip play out, and I'll be back in 1 minute.
The account number is in Mr. Lee's office, which is inaccessible. I will call you back as soon as I can get that information. No, I don't know when that will be.
That room I saw from the crawl space. It should be right on the other side of the shrine. Looks like this note is for May.
So this note says, very soon you'll hear stories about me. Stories claiming I'm a terrorist and a murderer. Those stories will be true. But the story we wrote together,
Care about May.
the story of Feast,
And she's out of danger.
is also true. I want you to know that I always believed in our mission. It wasn't a front or a show. It was an honest expression of my heart. When you help someone, you truly do help everyone. Please do not let my falling shake your belief. You are strong, May, strong enough to tell a new story at Feast, one unburned by my faults. Thank you for all you've done, Martin.
The shrine in the photo is missing the picture. Lee's journal. A key. Wonder where the lock is.
This note says, Wilson Fisk has been arrested. I can barely believe it. The day I've planned for, dreamed of, is finally here. But for some reason I hesitate. Can I really go through with this? Things will happen so quickly if I give the word. My men will claim Fisk's arms, his explosives, his secrets. We'll use that strength to teach Norman true pain. He'll know what it is to see the things he loves destroyed by his own hands. But achieving that end will mean giving up so much, everything I've built here at Feast. All the good I've done could have been wiped out if my plan succeeds. My chance is finally here, yet I still hesitate. Should I turn back? A part of me wants to, but the demon is hungry, and I don't think I'm strong enough to hold it back anymore. So those are all the notes. And this is a puzzle. I was actually pretty good at this the first time I did it because it was only like 3 turns on the white, 2 turns on the black, and then the one on the other one, and the one under that. So I remember doing this like almost perfectly the first time, and it's not really hard because it's just the yin yang. So my voice is actually about to come back in the clip because this is around where I realized my microphone was turned off. So I'm gonna go ahead and let the rest of this play out, and you will hear my voice come back after I do this and after we listen to the audio recording made by Lee. So without further ado, I'm just gonna go ahead and leave it to the video. Oh, and this part is when I show that there's no eye holes in the demon masks.
Pretended to be a demon. Lee's giving his powers to the others. How does Lee imbue these with his power? Bioelectric induction? Compressed phase shift? Creepy.
Can feel my power growing, feeding off my anger. Father would say I've lost the path of balance, that he could never understand. The only way to fight a monster is to become one.
So I've been talking this whole time, and my microphone was turned off. I'm a little bitter, but I'm still gonna do the video anyway. So let's read this file.
This is the folder MJ found at the auction house. This might help us figure out what Lee's planning next.
I might do a voiceover the parts that I didn't talk on, but whatever.
Phew. It's a burn room, wired to destroy evidence.
Pretty neat.
One more.
Oh no, I didn't know. Oh, well, Peter's dead. Whoops. But yeah, no, I've been talking this whole time and I forgot that my microphone was muted. So, whoops.
Phew. It's a burn room, wired to destroy evidence. One more. The police had found this.
Now I can get down.
Don't want to think of what could have happened.
Now I'll go ahead and do
Get out of
this.
here.
So like I said, I'll probably just end up doing a voiceover of what I didn't talk on. I read those notes that you seen a few minutes ago.
Hello, Peter.
Uh-oh.
Mr. Lee. I thought you were out of town.
Did you find what you were looking for?
Martin, you're back.
Didn't get that.
Thank you.
And heading off again shortly, I'm afraid. Just needed a few things from my office.
You must have heard about City Hall.
Yes. Tragic.
Peter was there. He was very lucky.
And an Osborn rally. I didn't know you were a fan. Well, what matters is you are both safe.
Amen.
But the bombers are still out there. Who knows what they've planned next?
I don't think you or May have anything to worry about. As long as you stay away from places you're not supposed to be. Well, I should go.
Very subtle.
When will you be back?
When my work is done.
Alright, don't need to be a douche. I get it, you gotta be a bad person, but dang. My dog is spoiled. Uh-oh.
Wait!
I feel like you probably should have used your spider powers a little bit before that. Alright. Pretty sure there's a phone call. And level up. Pretty sure you call, Yuri Watanabe. No? Almost was positive there was. Yep.
Captain Watanabe,
I finally got your evidence. Head to the Feast Center in Chinatown.
what am I going to find?
A nice lady named May Parker. And some really weird stuff hidden in Lee's office. But listen, he's got another attack planned.
Where? When?
Still working on that, but I think he's going to use something called Devil's Breath.
Sounds destructive. What is it?
A substance created by Oscorp. Probably a bioweapon of some kind. I have a folder full of info on it. I'm holding on to it for now. I'll send copies as soon as I can.
Okay, we'll check his office. If the evidence stands up, I'll put out an APB.
Alright.
MJ, hey. Just checking in.
Peter, hey, can I call you back?
I think you'll want to hear this. Wait, why are you whispering?
Just in the middle of something. How about we catch up over dinner? My place?
Oh, sure. I'll even cook.
Cool. See ya.
Wait, remember how you told me about Lee's corrupting touch? I think I just saw it in action.
How?
Some perfectly nice homeless people just jumped me. Thing is, they had glowing eyes. And I remembered Yuri telling me something similar about the guard who released Shocker.
So Shocker was working for Lee? It's all connected.
There's more, but I guess we'll talk about it at dinner.
Yeah, see ya.
Dinner? Huh. What should I cook?
Alright, well that's gonna go ahead and wrap up this episode. If you guys did enjoy this episode, please leave a like, comment, and a subscribe button, because that means there will be more coming your way.
Oh, hi, Doctor. How are you?
Parker, exciting news. Up by the lab.
Like, now?
This is my defining moment.
Ow.
Can't wait to show you.
Sorry.
I've got dinner plans. Can I come by later?
Dinner can wait. You need to see this, Peter.
Okay. Be right there.
Alright, but anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this
Wonder if
video.
this
If you
means I
guys
have a
did
job
enjoy
again.
this episode, please
Guess
leave
I
a
can
like,
stop by
comment,
just
and a
for a
subscribe button, because it does help me out a lot. Remember, my name is Moonbeam. I'm the best at what I do, and that is giving you that 1-2 punch.